How's it going, YouTube? Been a little bit since I made a video. I was just cleaning up my camp from this weekend and getting everything stored away in the truck. Thought I'd talk a little bit about a rack I have on the back of my truck. This is a overlanding rack called the Ruck Rack from a small company in Thomasville, North Carolina called Boonedox. I got this rack maybe about 3.5 years ago. This is the second tent that's been on top of it. And thought I'd just talk a little bit about it for a minute because it was such a good product. Some of the things that make it a little bit different than other overlanding racks is the welds. A lot of overlanding racks are bolted together, got a lot of give to them, and they move quite a bit. I had a different one on a different vehicle a few years back, and it was nowhere as near as sturdy as this one right here. I think between being welded on the lower arms and one piece of solid aluminum for the beams on it that's bent and formed, and one solid extruded piece of aluminum, T-channel aluminum to rest everything on, really makes this solid whenever you get it on back of a truck. It's done pretty well, and the paint's held up really good too. I mean, it's sturdy. The only thing that's a bolt on is the cross member beam that's in between the two uprights. That beam is bolted on, and the whole thing is just really sturdy. I do kind of wish that you could get some auxiliary panels, maybe a broader panel to go right here in the center that was a little bit wider, so you could do more of a Molly style paneling system for the truck. I don't know if that's something that the company's going to do later or not, or they may be able to do as a custom. I'm not for sure. But overall, it's been a good rack. This is, like I said, this is the second tent that I've had on this rack, and I don't know what all vehicles they make this for. I do know that they make this for Toyota Tacomas. I don't know if they make it for other series or not, series of trucks. One other thing it's a little bit taller than a lot of the other racks that's out there on the market. Some people may like that, some people may not like that. I know that I have a front runner rack here on the top of my truck, and this rack is a little bit higher than that, so people that have kayaks and stuff like that, they could definitely hold kayaks really well, because they'd be above the roof line of your truck, and you could put a longer kayak on there and not interfere with the roof of your truck. I know a friend of mine's got a unit that's comes down almost even with the top of his truck right here, and whenever he puts kayaks on top of his truck, they sort of rest on top of the truck. He has to put a piece of foam in between the roof of the truck and the kayak. The one other thing, this extruded aluminum has T-slots in it. You can put accessories in these T-slots. You can put accessories underneath on these T-slots, rod holders, anything that's got a T-nut in it that you can fit on there, ram mounts, different units like that, you can fit them in there. I got a little propane tank right here off of Amazon, and bolted it up already to the existing mountain pattern that was already on there. And this mountain pattern will do the Rotopex locks and several other mountain patterns. But in general, I've had really good luck so far with this unit, and it holds the weight of 2 people being up in a tent really good. You don't see no bowing or anything on any of the 2 tents that I've used. I do know the spacing in between the front and back rack is a little long. ARB, it just barely fit on there. This tent that I've got now, this clamshell tent, is longer than the ARB, and it spaced out really good. So somebody with a shorter, smaller tent unit may need to check that measurement through the company. If you go to their website, they've probably got the measurement on there, and you can check that out. Well, guys, just thought I'd do this little video for a little bit. Seems like I'm doing a lot more overlanding, wanting to get out a little bit more on weekends and stuff and not stay around the house. I'll try to get y'all some more videos. I do have a couple more overlanding accessories that I have on this truck right now that I have been testing out for quite a while. Probably do some reviews on that gear too. Well, everybody stay safe out there, and I'll throw up a next video when I can. See ya.